Falcons may be the best offensive team in football. They are led by Steve Bartkowski, who threw 31 touchdown passes to lead the league last year. And he loves to throw to a little speedster named Alfred Jenkins, as he did right there. But if you're going to stop the Falcons, there's the problem of stopping the ground game. William Andrews, out of Auburn, a blocking back in college, has become one of the great running backs in the National Football League. Bull-like, so hard to bring down. And he, together with Lynn Kane, are marvelous. But if you're going to stop the Eagles, you've got to stop the young man from Abilene Christian, number 31, Wilbert Montgomery, who plays with absolute abandon. A great runner, a great receiver, a good blocker. And they are led by Ron Jaworski, number 7, the NFC's top-rated passer in 1980, the man who led them to the Super Bowl against Oakland. So tonight, a critical game, the only unbeaten, untied team, Philadelphia against the Falcons.
From a jam-packed Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. ABC's NFL Monday Night Football, the NFC Western champion Atlanta Falcons against the NFC champion Philadelphia Eagles. This ABC Sports exclusive.
There is bedlam here in Veterans Stadium. It is the city of brotherly love, but there is no brotherly love here tonight. We think we've got as good a matchup as you could get based on performance up till now. Look at the NFC East standings. The Eagles, unbeaten, untied, the only such team in the NFL. And in the West, Atlanta, a great team, but feeling the hot breath of the resurgent Rams. Hello again, everyone. It's good to have you with us tonight. And we have told you earlier about the offenses of both teams. Let's get to the fences. The Eagles, a brilliant front group that can sack the passer. A defensive secondary that compares favorably with that great Green Bay secondary of the early 60s. And the linebackers utterly superb, even with Berge out, even with John Bunting out tonight. And especially you must watch number 56, a superb athlete, Jerry Robinson. Now, what to look for in the Atlanta defenses, the Giffer will tell you.
If we must, I'll watch. Jerry Robinson, he is a good one. For Atlanta, well, they really don't figure to be as good as the Philadelphia Eagles. But quite frankly, they have beaten 3 times in the last 3 years. They've done it in the fourth quarter in a surprising way. For Atlanta, their weakness is defense against the pass, primarily because last year they were 25th out of 28 teams defending against the pass. They've tried to improve that. They drafted Bobby Butler, a number 1 pick. They have him at the corner, but they're still weak there, and they're going to miss Joel Williams tonight. They stay in a 3-4 defense all the way, no matter what the situations. And they have 2 really fine linebackers they came up with last year. Number 56 is Al Richardson, and number 50, Buddy Curry. You're going to be hearing their number a great deal tonight. This should be a good football game. There's a tremendous excitement here at Veterans Stadium, sold out, over 70,000, and Fran Tarkenton is with us, and he's on the sideline now with Carl Peterson, a longtime friend and a close associate, personnel director for Dick Vermeil of the Philadelphia Eagles, as he was at UCLA through those successful years. Fran, right now, let's have a word with Carl.
Carl, everybody tries to throw against the Falcons. Will you do the same?
Yes, we've got to, Fran. We've got to do something to misdirect them a little bit. We're going to run a little misdirection things. We've got to do some speed screens. Got to hurt them on the corner a little bit. They've got some young corners, and they're too good up front to just run at them.
Does the height of Carmichael really make a difference against the small cornerbacks?
Well, I certainly, in that fade pattern when they're bump and run and right on him, I think you'd agree with that too. But we just got to do something a little bit different than we have the last 2 times because they've whipped us.
But defense is another thing. How do you defense an offense like them? Do you try to stop Jenkins?
Well, we've got to stop him, that's for sure. But the 2 things we've got to stop is William Andrews. He's averaged about 5.6 yards the last 2 times we've played him. And the other thing we've got to do is put some real pressure on Bartkowski. We've got to get to him.
One thing for sure, Carl and Giff, this one is for men only. Back to you, Giff.
Here's what he's been up. And we will see the Atlanta offense. Howard has already touched on what Bartkowski did a year ago, and probably the key thing is, Howard, he has been healthy for the last 2 or 3 years. When he came up as an All-American in California, he was troubled with injuries.
Yes, and he had a recent injury. He's playing with a flex jacket tonight, but these damaged ribs have gotten consistently better, and I can't wait for this game.
Up of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7, and you'll see the 3-4 alignment of Philadelphia, which will vary over the course of the evening. And starting defensively is Dennis Harrison, and he should be a plus for the Eagles, particularly against the run. He has been out with a knee injury, played a little bit last week. Junior Miller, split wide. He's the tight end, but he can move out to the side, and there he is. And quickly, the defensive move up there fast was Randy Logan.
Wilkes, who'll be doing the adjusting for the defense, with Bunting, who normally does it out. Frank.
Atlanta with the pass offense. The 3rd wide receiver in. They go with the draw, however, to Andrews. Andrews struggles. Depending upon the marking, it could be an Atlanta 1st down. Al Chesley, number 59, defensively in there on the stop, undefeated. Quickly, the pass is out to Alfred Jackson. Randy Logan up there again defensively. Jackson is up close to the 34-yard line for a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Alfred Jackson, 4-year man out of Texas, comes in pass situations. Line up number 21. And the ball goes to William Andrews. Andrews hurries out close to another 1st down up at the 40-yard line. And Atlanta working William Andrews to the left side. Lehman Bennett, who brought success and a 1st divisional title to the Atlanta Falcons only a year ago. And they 2nd down and 10. Bartkowski has the time once again, complete to Kane. Kane short of the 1st down, up close to midfield, short by perhaps 1.5 yards. It'll be 3rd down as Al Chesley drifted back defensively with Frank LeMaster to make the stop for the 1st. Kane leading Andrews. Andrews, 2nd effort, 1st down. 1st and 10. Inside Philadelphia territory. Here comes the pressure on Bartkowski. Spins out of it. Very calmly fires downfield. It's complete to Alfred Jackson. Great pressure on Bartkowski. He got out of the grasp of the blitzing Jerry Robinson and was able to complete the pass for another Atlanta 1st down. Bottom of your screen. Defensive left end for the Eagles is in. 5 men in the secondary. 3rd down and 10. Bartkowski has the time, finds the receiver, Alfred Jenkins. Jenkins holds on, 1st down inside the 20-yard line. Royale Young was there to make the stop. 10 Atlanta. William Andrews, right side, picks up 3, perhaps 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Well, as Frank said, his program listing is 5'9", 170. But today, look how long they've had the ball on this drive. Today, Carl Peterson said, I think he's 5'8" and 166.
2nd down and 6. Both backs in the pattern. Still, Bartkowski has the time. Intercepted. Al Chesley. Chesley lumbering down the sidelines. Here comes Bartkowski to take Chesley out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Very sore hamstring. The Eagles are hurting on offense. Charlie Smith in motion. Play action. Jaworski. And he hits big Harold Carmichael. Carmichael dueling Tom Pridemore and finally going out of bounds, but he's inside the 25-yard line. Tom Pridemore, 5'10", Harold Carmichael, 6'8". Defensive left end sliding out to make the stop for Atlanta, but not until Montgomery had picked up 3 yards. Montgomery, by the way, missed last week's game with the pulled hamstring, a game that the Eagles struggled to defeat the Washington Redskins in.
Howard, your point of Carmichael against a smaller cornerback is true, but the only...
Jaworski last week in a 36-13 win over Washington was 14 of 26, 150 yards. Not really a Jaworski day.
There's no question they're going to throw the ball at Atlanta. The other teams that played Atlanta this season, 4 teams in all, have completed 64% of their passes against the Falcons.
3rd down and 7. Roll out by Jaworski. Looking deep. Charlie Smith is in the end zone. No, he did not come down. Both feet in bounds.
That is close, my friends. He's got the ball. Yep, his right foot is on the line. Good call by the official. Here's the old reverse angle trick, and watch that right foot again. It's on that line, Howard.
Ron Jaworski will hold. We watched him as he hammers it through to put the Eagles on top. We watched him before the game, and he was kicking 55, 60-yard field goals just as easily as you might imagine. Through the football. And this man can really move it. William Andrews. He had kept on his feet. He could have tacked on much more, but he gets the first down out close to the 35-yard line. Bartkowski up on top. Ball deflected and picked off. Reggie Wilkes, who's filling in for an injured John Bunting, comes up with the second Eagle turnover. Those are the Eagle players' wives thanking Mr. Toes. We are not sure, but I think that they were given some other appropriate gifts a year ago by Mr. Toes, who loves his football team. Setbacks for Philadelphia. This is Montgomery, screen in front of it. And Montgomery, first down close to the 25-yard line on a beautifully set screen.
If there's any question to how healthy Mr. Montgomery is tonight, that answered it right there.
You know how long his career will last the way he plays, but while he plays, he is simply great.
Long count by Jaworski. Fires. Charlie Smith, the receiver, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be third down and a long 2. Situation that should put Jaworski into the pass. He does not. The quick toss. Oliver, left side, short of the first down. It'll be fourth down. We should see Tony Franklin once again. He was sensational. 23 of 31 in 1979. On its way. Couldn't be better. So the Eagles have to settle this time for 3 more. They lead 6-0. All their points off the foot of Tony Franklin. They're in motion. This is Kane. Gets a block from William Andrews. And Kane picks up big yardage out of the 35-yard line.
They're really chewing up that yardage on the ground if they can. And moving in tight on Miami.
Third down and 2. Andrews. And it will depend on where they mark. It's very close to a first down as he looks over a second down and 10. Screen, William Andrews. And Andrews taken on a good defensive play by Charlie Johnson, who moved all the way from nose tackle, sliding out to the right to make the stop.
You will not see a better play than that. I can't.
To the right. Going for Jenkins. Yes, and he'll have the first down. I'll tell you, that was a beautifully thrown ball. It had to be thrown absolutely perfect. Double coverage on Jenkins, and Atlanta comes up at the first. Bartkowski again. This one taken out of bounds. Junior Miller in motion. Draw play, Kane. Kane runs into the master. And Reggie Wilkes gets to the 45-yard line. Gain of 4. It'll be third down and 6. Miller lined up, bottom of your screen. Going deep. Jennifer Jackson, and back there defensively, and coming up with the play is Randy Logan, and this should go against Jackson.
Yep, I think it was offensive pass interference.
No.
Well, I'd like to see this again. I'm not sure.
Calling that against Logan.
Well, let's watch it. Here goes Jackson, and you people can watch it for yourself. Logan's got good position, perfect position. I really didn't see it either way.
I didn't see anything there.
I didn't see it either way. They're jostling a little bit down there, but Logan's got a chance to go. Let's watch it from this angle, see if we see anything. Now Jackson really pushed Logan there.
I can only see Logan playing the football.
I cannot see a penalty on Logan there.
2 tight ends are in. McCusker joins Junior Miller. Andrews. And Andrews is taken by Ken Clark. A superb backup nose tackle is in there on the goal line defense. So Atlanta started at their own 29.
Watch Miller.
Jackson in motion. Bartkowski is a man wide open. It's Jackson is there, and in the arms of Herman Edwards.
Edwards is playing himself some game.
And it's decision time, and quickly Lehman Bennett makes the decision. Out comes the field goal unit. Rookie from the University of California. Ball dribbles along the ground. Luckhurst hits the crossbar. It's no good.
I don't believe it.
That ball was a snap by center Eric Sanders.
Watch it dribble along on the ground. James got to act like a third baseman there. We watch big 78. Carl Harrison block it.
And it boils down. Second down and 10. Wally Henry again in motion. This time they give the ball to Henry.
He's got it.
He has open field. I think there was a clip, however.
Yes, you're right, Giff. There was one.
Henry had the first down out over the 30.
The minute Campbell was fired, Vermeil hired. He wanted that man. A great defensive coach.
No question about it. He's been a great defensive coach at the Vikings, back when I was there some years ago, out at the Rams, to the Falcons, and now here. Old Georgia Bulldog he is.
Third down, 15. Atlanta, as they customarily do, they stay in their 3-4. Hand off to Montgomery. And Montgomery taken out of bounds at the 24-yard line, far short of the first down. It was Bobby Butler who put the hit on Montgomery, and he has made some fine tackles tonight. The reason Humphrey is here is because of Marion Campbell. He had retired at Atlanta. Rudiger with no pressure just holds the ball. Gets off a beautiful kick. Reggie Smith is smashed at the 30-yard line by JoJo Heath. But Rudiger did not have any pressure. He held the ball. It gave JoJo a chance to get deep downfield. Smith was lucky he held on, and Atlanta will have a 1st and 10 at their 31-yard line. The two wide receivers are Jenkins and Francis, top of your screen. Bartkowski fires to Jenkins. And Jenkins in the arms of Roynell Young. Up close to a first down. James Mayberry is in there for Andrews. Mayberry, number 39. Play action by Bartkowski. And Bartkowski forced to throw it away. Junior Miller got a hand on it, but he was well covered, and Atlanta must punt.
Well, he was trying to get to Kane down the field, and everybody was covered.
1st and 10, Philadelphia, their own 28-yard line. Oliver, the rookie from Arizona, the sole setback. Jaworski, Charlie Smith. Smith struggling forward, close to a Philadelphia first down. Just over their own 40-yard line. Billy Campfield, Wilbert Montgomery in there, flanking Jaworski in the shotgun. Three-man rush by Atlanta. Montgomery. And Montgomery gets away from one Falcon, but down he goes, and he got a late hit out of the 43-yard line.
And one other thing, you want
personal foul, late hit on number 54, the defense. That's a first down.
Low snap, Jaworski one-hops it, fires, and it's complete to Charlie Smith. Steps out of bounds, stopping the clock with 1:46, and up close to a first down. Dallas with their 2 touchdowns in the playoff game, late in the game to win. Man wide open. Great catch. Did he hold on in time? I believe he did.
Yes,
Charlie
he
Smith.
did. It's a proper call.
Charlie Smith had possession. Atlanta may argue, but he had possession. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Smith is going to be man on man with Kenny Johnson. Here comes Curry, untouched really. Jaworski makes a good play. Johnson couldn't handle him man on man. Smith beats him easily. Ball's underthrown. They get a touch. Pretty close touch.
Eagles have moved out on top. They lead 13-0. Once again, in the 3 previous meetings of these teams, Philadelphia has been on top going into the 4th quarter, only to lose. Look again.
Here's the last part. As you can see, he's got him beat easily. He's got man-on-man coverage. He's got the ball, hits the ground. He's all right. Ball pops out.
They have lost to Atlanta in the 4th quarter. And Lehman Bennett will try and get something happening with his troops. We'll be back in Philadelphia with our halftime activities after this word from our local stations. Top of your screen. Bickley, Bartkowski, Jenkins, and Jenkins hustles up to about the 18-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Defensively, it was Roynell Young. Here. This is Andrews. Picks up the first down easily. Taken there by LeMaster, and then Bernard Wilson, number 22, made sure.
Well, he fumbled, Giff, and an alert Falcon. Let's see who it is. R.C. Thielman dropped on
the ball. From the 3rd quarter. Atlanta, 2nd down and 10. The ball at their own 27. Bartkowski, Junior Miller gets the deflection, and he has another Falcon first down out of the 44-yard line. 7-yard line. Junior Miller split out to the right. Big versatile tight end. You can do so much with him. Complete. Lynn Kane over the middle, short of the first down at the 47-yard line of Philadelphia.
With a good call, well executed. Didn't give him a chance to rush him.
And an eagle.
Thank you.
Claude Humphrey offside. Bartkowski. Andrews. He has the first down. He's down inside the 26-yard line. Al Chesley defensively there for Philadelphia. 10th play coming up. Andrews finds a big hole, cuts it back. He's down to the 15.
He is amazing. He really is.
But see the rhythm of the offense. How do you see it? You know, now they've got things swinging for them. The Eagles now a little bit uncertain on defense.
Going for Wallace Francis. Bernard Wilson was there. Herman Edwards in close pursuit, and Herman Edwards is playing himself a game tonight.
Critical down.
Pressure on Bartkowski. And down goes Bartkowski. 87, Claude Humphrey, the former Falcon, sacks Bartkowski all the way back to the 18-yard line. That's the first sack of the night, and here comes the field goal unit for Atlanta. Made on the year. On its way, and it's good. And Atlanta, with 4:17 remaining in the 3rd quarter, they are finally on the scoreboard. They trail 13-3, down by 10. The Falcons will be back. Awaiting the kick of Mick Luckhurst. Luckhurst hangs it high. Wally Henry from the 3-yard line. Bobbles the ball, and Atlanta picks it up. And they'll run it in. Oh, take it in easily. It was Kenny Johnson, the fine cornerback, put that ball on the second hop, raced into the end zone, and the man that laid the hit on Wally Henry was Neil Musser.
And did he lay a hit on him? Did Atlanta
to its habit against the team
watch
for whom
Musser.
It's been a nemesis? Look at that hit. What a perfect bounce.
Perfect bounce, but Kenny Johnson makes a lot.
Took a guess. That was very close.
Didn't take
but it
long.
It brought Atlanta to within 3 points. 4:05 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 10. Pressure. Jenkins, first down. Look at the little man. They pull the ball free from Jenkins. That was a deliberate effort. I don't know who came up with it.
That's an interesting call. He's not going to look at the big rush. Hits it into Jenkins. Just watch. Catches it. Here he comes.
Well, he was still moving forward.
All right, now he's held up there. He's held up there.
There's Wilson.
You know, it's decision call, judgment call by the official. He made it in the favor of the Eagles.
And Philadelphia has a first down.
Big break for the Eagles. Big
ball
break.
Just over their 45-yard line. Final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Jaworski. Carmichael. What a
play.
He one-handed it, pulled it in, and gets an Eagle first down. 37-yard line of the Atlanta Falcons as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
Possession misleading because the Eagles still lead 13-10.
Smith by himself and Parker by himself.
Jaworski back. He has the time.
There he goes.
Charlie Smith was open, and
There's a
it
penalty.
could have been hit a little early by Bobby Butler.
I think he was.
Well, I'll tell you, it looked like a pretty good defensive play, but we'll see it. Here, nobody underneath him. Ball's delivered on times. I'd say that's a pretty good defensive play, Gift.
I would say it's interference.
Pass
I would
interference,
too.
number 23. That's a
Pretty good
first down.
defensive play. Came right through the man of the ball. Not bad play.
You live in Atlanta still, don't you?
It makes no difference.
First and 10, Philadelphia. Montgomery, left side of Montgomery, struggles to the 25-yard line.
Vermeil is very high on.
3rd and 3. Thus far, Philadelphia is 0 for 6 on third down conversions. Jamona, they're 0 for 7.
And nobody's perfect.
Ron Jaworski, the holder. Guy Morris does the snapping. On its way.
But Franklin
yes.
is.
So, Philadelphia now has a 6-point lead. Tonight, he has 84 yards. Jenkins holds on. He has an Atlanta first down out over the 35 to the 36-yard line. They've a pretty potent running attack. 3 wide receivers. 2nd down and 6. It's complete over the middle. And it's Kane who struggles close to another first down.
Or you don't fool them that easily. They still play the pass as well as the run tough.
Tight offensive set. 3rd and inches. Eagles on the long count, drawn off. As Kane easily picks up the first down in the midfield.
Offside defense, number 68. That's a first down.
That's Bigfoot, Harrison.
Dennis Harrison offside.
When he throws that quick.
This is Andrews, open field in front of him. And upended by Bernard Wilson, but not before he moves inside the 20-yard line, close to the 18, 1st and 10 Atlanta. First down, Bartkowski right to the air. Jenkins is there, and a flag is down.
We got a holding penalty.
Yes, indeed.
Number 98, Greg Brown. Bartkowski. Incomplete. Herman Edwards with another fine play against Alfred Jackson. Herman Edwards has played a superb corner tonight.
He has really played himself a great, great game. No longer does he live on the reputation of the man who picked up the fumble.
For their young place kicker, Mick Luckhurst. Wallace Francis. Incomplete. 4 of 7 coming into tonight with a long of 47. We'll try one from 43 yards. Plenty of distance and good for accuracy. So once again, Atlanta has drawn to within 3 points of the Philadelphia Eagles with 6:45 remaining in the game. Tony Franklin's range, and that is anywhere from Atlanta's 40 to 45 yard line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see the play calling here.
Charlie Smith motions right. Here comes Montgomery. Montgomery just carries an Atlanta defender for 5 yards out to the 25-yard line. Charlie Smith in motion. Montgomery. Montgomery close to the first down.
Man, you can hear the leather popping all the way up here. It's like it's right next door to you.
Did you see that hit?
3rd and inches.
He got that one.
That is Booker Russell, recently signed, acquired after being released by San Diego. Had a couple of years out in Oakland. They thought he was going to be a great one. 3rd down and 12. Out of the shotgun. Jaworski wings it to Carmichael. Incomplete. And Philadelphia will punt.
But it would have made no difference.
Senseless pass. It only was to the line of scrimmage.
5 yards during his career. And he's in there now.
Well, you got a roughing penalty.
Roughing the kicker.
What a mistake.
Stupid mistake.
What a mistake.
A clear error, and the referee was absolutely right.
Running into the kicker.
I think it's 37, Kenny Johnson, or 20. It's 27, Primore coming up. I don't know who hits the kicker, but we'll see. There's Johnson, 37 coming in.
Defense, number
But
39.
I really think Mayberry, 39, hit him.
Mayberry following Johnson, and Philadelphia will have a first down at the 34-yard line. 2:59 remaining in the game.
I guess that's the reason Philadelphia didn't throw the ball down the field. They knew they were going to get a roughing penalty.
Yep.
Atlanta stays in their 3-4, but again, that's their custom. Linebackers in blitz formation. Now they drop out. Out of the shotgun. Montgomery. He has the first down at the 45-yard line. Al Richardson defensively, but Mr. Clutch Montgomery was there. Oliver.
Whoa, that's all.
Hubert Oliver.
That's it.
Taken by Tom Pridemore. The clock continues to tick. Out of Atlanta. And next Monday night, we have Miami and Buffalo. Final seconds ticking off. This one is history.
And that man has 17 free agents. Frank's first statement tonight. What a coach.
Did something no other Eagle coach has ever done in the history of football. They have won their first 5 games of the season.